My name is J.T. Finn, and I'm Terry's oldest nephew. And I'm very, very grateful for all of you being here today. Special day for family to come together and remember our great Uncle Terry, our special friend Terry, our brother Terry. I want to thank God for Terry. When I was thinking about this moment, I thought that's the number one thing that I want to do today is thank God for giving us Terry. What a special friend, an uncle, brother. He's a gift from heaven. He's been a gift to so many people, so many of us. So kind and generous. Sometimes we wonder, is there a God? And we all ask that question many times. And some of us have heard about this intelligent designer. That God is an intelligent designer. And we've heard that we're made in the image and likeness of God. And I think of Terry when I think of an intelligent designer, and when I think of the question, is there a God? Terry was made in that image and likeness of God. Terry was, like God in many ways, bringing this intelligent design into the world at an amazing level that's rare to see. He's in the 1% of genius and humble at the same time, and so generous with the gifts that God gave him. And I know that there's a God when I see people like Terry at work. So talented and creative. God created, and Terry created. He loved to design things. We've heard about his businesses. He was just amazing at putting together businesses. He's an entrepreneur to the nth degree with this intelligent design quality that God gives. I'm just curious for a show of hands. How many of you work or have worked for Terry at 1 hour or special delivery? I'm guessing a lot of us here. It looks like more than half of the audience here work with Terry. Terry created that beautiful business opportunity to help people to get their businesses done and taken care of, and to help you all with your family and with your salaries and everything that means to you, put bread on the table. That was important to him. Terry was a man of God and faith and family. He loved family. Even though he never married and didn't have children of his own, Terry loved family so much. He loved to have family around him. We heard about these vacations up in the mountains of Colorado. My family, my dad was Terry's older brother, John Finn. I'm out here from California. My dad, 40 years ago, said, I love Texas, my dad said, but I got to get out of this Texas heat. And so he moved to California. My grandparents had taken them on vacations in the summer to California. And my dad loved the beach, so he moved out to California. And I'm out in California. My parents have 6 kids. I'm the oldest of the 6 California Finn nephews and nieces of Terry. And Terry loved to have family together, so they discovered Colorado in the mountains, and Terry built this amazing cabin, that intelligent, creative design again. If you have not seen Terry's cabin, well, another question. How many of you, I bet a lot of you have been up there. How many of you have been to Terry's cabin up in Colorado. I see about 60, 70 hands going up. Shangri-La. Terry knew how to build an awesome cabin and invite friends and family to celebrate life, celebrate love, celebrate fellowship up there in the mountains. He would pay for our airfare, rent-a-cars, meals, you name it. He was so generous. He wanted to share this treasure that God had given him. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to God. Thank you to Terry. Terry was a father in so many ways to me and my brothers and sisters and all his nieces and nephews. He was a father to people at special delivery at 1 hour. A father figure to Laura. Last night, Laura was telling me what a special father figure he was to her. He walked her up the aisle of her wedding, shoulder to cry on, someone who hugged and loved Laura deeply. He loved to celebrate life. One of his favorite restaurateurs was Celebration, to celebrate family and life. He loved an ice cream up in the mountains at the San Juan Soda shop in Lake City. We've all got a sweet tooth in the Finn family, I think. And we loved that afternoon with Terry having an ice cream at the San Juan Soda shop. Terry, on his dying day, was blessed to have family with him. And Mark, and Chris, and Laura, and my sister Sue spent special time with him in those final weeks. And my sister Sue was reading prayers with Terry and scripture with Terry. And she told me that at that very last minute, she was reading to Terry about God coming with his angels and saints, opening heaven there to bring the soul of those who are departed up into heaven. And that Terry took his final breath as she was reading these special prayers at that very moment, sharing with Terry about God and his angels and saints coming for him. We love you, Terry, so much. You've meant the world to us, and a great blessing in more ways than words can say. We love you, Terry.